Hi everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Just gonna wait so that YouTube can notify others. Please like the live stream as a comment, guys. Please like the live stream as a comment, guys. Hi everyone. Just waiting for that countdown. Please like the live stream as a like and share, please. We are going to be very quick. Okay, guys. Please like the live stream as hi Happy, how are you? Good evening. I've been napping since I got back. So yeah, I am very well and I had a good day today. Honestly, yeah, I did. Um can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please do let me know. So right, I'm just gonna do a quick introduction and we're gonna get started. So my name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Thatmumof5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So today's video, it's all about the four South African policemen. Yes, so happy, thank God. Yeah. So the topic is about the four South African policemen who were arrested for stealing 1.9 billion naira jewelry from a Nigerian national. So I'm not going to be dwelling much on the good and the bad of South Africa. No, because I don't know much about South Africa in depth. So I'm just going to be treating this story just as it is. And then obviously, and I'm going to share the reason why I've decided to speak about it because I'm sure by now, every mother, every content creator, and their extended family are already on this news. So what actually transpired? So let me read the story because I found the story on Sahara Reporters, and Sahara Reporters detailed the story exactly how it happened. Okay, billion exactly, Abby. 1.9, is it 1.9? Yeah, 1.9 billion. 1.9 billion worth of jewelry was stolen from a Nigerian national living in South Africa, and this crime was carried out by four South African policemen. So the story, according to Sahara Reporter, says the officers were named as Jacobus Adrian. I can't pronounce their last name, so I'm just going to pronounce the ones I can pronounce. So Jacobus Adrian, Bradley Dimitri, Mututuzeli Mufanya, and Batwanda Soldati. So those are the four South African policemen. Okay, so four police officers have been arrested in South Africa after they are accused of robbery. They were accused of stealing jewelry. What does that what does that R stand for? 20 million. If converted to Nigerian naira, it's 1.9 billion in an aggravated robbery charge. Okay, the officers have already been named. I've mentioned the names to you guys. They all appeared at the magistrate court on the October 3rd. It was reported that the officers used their official uniforms and vehicles to stage the robbery, claiming they were searching for a wanted Nigerian national. However, they left fingerprints and DNA evidence, which was used to trace them and orchestrate their arrest. South Africa ran. All right, okay, happy, thank you. It was also stated that there were actually 8 officers behind the incident. Those caught are 4 of 8 officers behind this whole thing. The source said they went to the home of a rich Nigerian and told those in the house they were searching for a wanted Nigerian, but instead they stole jewelry worth South African rand of 20 million. Okay, in quotes, they are so stupid they left their fingerprints all over the house as they stole Rolex watches, gold bracelets, emeralds, ivory items. It was all brand names, but they definitely planned the robbery. They are based at different stations, but basically they formed a syndicate. A source was quoted. They actually placed false plates on the SAPS vehicles, but were caught because of the SAPS tracking system placed them at the scene. Okay, in the police, your DNA and fingerprints are recorded. Oh wow, that's good. I think Nigerian police should start doing that as well. Your fingerprints and DNA are recorded, and that is how they were linked after the homeowner opened the case. Wow. So the Provincial Community Police Board described their actions as a betrayal of trust and erosion of public confidence. Police spokesperson FC Van Wyk confirmed the arrest and said they were investigated by the Western Cape Anti-Corruption Unit. On the 14th of September at about 1:35 a.m., a house robbery occurred at the premises of a foreign national in Sunset Avenue, Landudno, allegedly involving several police officers. This case was reported to the police and transferred, blah, 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 blah. So one thing, a few things to actually learn from this, or that I want the Nigerian police NPF to take away from this, is the fact that in South Africa, police officers have their DNAs and fingerprints recorded. So, which I believe is a good move. And I think Nigerian police should maybe, take a turn, take this as well. And secondly, I love the fact that they have a functional forensic system, because if they do not have the DNAs of all of their officers, they wouldn't have been able to figure out that it was the police officers that were involved in this crime, right? So I love those two things, that one, they have a functional forensic system, and they have a good data keeping record or data keeping system whereby all of their police officers' DNAs and fingerprints are recorded. So for stuff like this, they'll be able to, to catch whoever the culprit is. However, why am I actually discussing this? I'm actually discussing this to let you guys know that there's no country that does not have their own bad eggs. Okay? There is no country that does not have their own bad eggs. And am I surprised that not a lot of South African channels here on YouTube are talking about this story? Am I surprised? No. Reason why is because obviously with all the shenanigans that's been going on between Nigerians and South Africans in the past few weeks, I wouldn't expect any South African social content creator to speak about it, because like I said, this news is all over the news, it's all over the internet, and none of the South African content creators that I am watching from the corner, none of them have spoken about this yet. I've only seen this story on a few Nigerian content creators. With that being said, just because they've not come out to talk about it does not mean that they don't have stuff happening in their country as well. Yes, they have stuff happening in their country as well, but they just know how to cover it. Unlike our Nigerian counterparts, if there's any bad egg, we will root out the egg. We will name and shame the bad eggs, right? Because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not surprised, because they have a functional system in South Africa. Yes. Because if they do not have a functional system in South Africa, they wouldn't have caught these policemen. Look at the case of Nigerian police. There wasn't a few weeks ago, it was recorded that 4 police officers stopped some youth cops, threatening them with pow pow, and then defrauded them. I mean, took about 1 point something million naira from them. It was on social media that maybe a PRO of police was saying that, do you have any evidence that points that, or an evidence that recorded that a certain officer collected the money? And I was like, what kind of question is that? A crime has been reported to you, they've come in to write their reports, and you are still asking them on social media, don't you have the contact of the person or the guys who came to write a report? So for instance, me and my friends, now 4 of us, we are driving down the streets of Lagos. Police officers stopped us. We were able to capture what was happening, right? And we posted this on social media, and these officers were being, they were identified and were reported. And then we went into the police station to write a statement. After writing the statement, the Oga Olopa is now writing on social media asking that, is there a proof? Is there an evidence that catches, don't let me speak any English that is not going in the dictionary today, that catches the certain amount, the particular police officer that collected money? It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the 1 million naira that was transferred into an account given to them by the said Nigerian police. So trace the accounts, trace where the money went to, or take the account number from them and contact the banks. You'll be able to figure out who holds the account. So Nigerian police has a lot to learn from the South African police officers or the South African police, okay? With Nigerian police have a lot. Maybe they should start from taking fingerprints and DNAs of all. In fact, I don't even think that Nigerian police has a record of all of the police officers they employed. I don't think they have a record. But I will give kudos to South Africa for having a functional forensic system and for having a functional database system that records the details of their police officers. So with that being said, what actually shocked me or shocked me is the fact that is the comment under this post, the comment under the news of these South African police officers. So some of the questions were, what kind of job is that Nigerian man doing in South Africa to have such jewelry worth that amount of money? So they're actually not looking at the fact that these police officers were caught. The accusing finger that they should be pointing at the people who were caught for stealing is now being pointed at the rich Nigerian. Let me go and find those comments. I was reading those comments and I was like, seriously? So let's start with the gbas that commenters are putting under this post for South African. So somebody said South African influencers, and they asked somebody, will not see this one that their officials are stealing from now, are now stealing from Nigerians. Come see South African officials. So these are Nigerians giving gbas to South Africans. Somebody also said, but it is Nigerians that are the bad people. Obviously, from the different narratives we've been seeing so far on social media in the past few weeks, with South Africans coming at Nigeria saying, leave our country, leave our country, leave our country. Like I said from the beginning of this video, all of these shenanigans happens like there's no African country in the African continent that does not have bad eggs. It's just like we have bad eggs better past each other. So far, I'm in Nigeria and I can only speak for my country, right? You would think that with all of these things that like every day that they are catching Nigerian police for some sort of bribery and corruption, you would think that for the fact they actually caught a handful of people, that others will stop doing those things. But no, if they catch a police officer collecting money now, if you drive 5 minutes away from where they catch one police, another police is already there collecting bribe. So I've always said this, I'm team reform Nigerian police. But then let's read the gbas it's not as if maybe South African policemen are that they are innocent. No, they are not all saints, because like we all said now, these ones are officers. In fact, it was 8 of them. They only caught 4. And I'm sure it's a matter of time they will find the other 4, because just like I said that they have their fingerprints and DNA. So I'm sure they will find the other 4. So people were like, somebody here said South Africans are hardened olies, criminals. Work, acquire skill, so lazy. No be me talk about. Now people under that post. I'm trying to find the South Africans who were actually talking. They were actually blaming the Nigerian guy, saying that what kind of work is he doing to have such jewelry worth that amount of money? Like what? So if it was a Nigerian that stole from a South African, would Nigerians come and say, what kind of job is that South African doing in Nigeria that he has such money? That will not be the scenario, right? There's lots of Nigerians giving South Africans gbas in this comment. And South Africans, I'm not coming at you people. I'm just buttressing what people are saying. That at the end of the day, you chasing Nigerians out of your country, there are actually some rich Nigerians. So there are some law-abiding Nigerians in South Africa who are working and doing their business legitly. Just as you have Nigerians who are not living legitimately in South Africa, so also we will have other African people in Nigeria who are not living legitimately in Nigeria. So also we will have some Nigerians in other African countries who are not living legitimately there. That's human nature. Human beings are known to move around. You can't cap human being into a certain place, saying, oh, because I don't want you to leave, I'm going to camp you there. No. We are free birds. Humans have what's that word again? There's actually a certain slang that is being used that, hello, summer receipt, how are you? Welcome to my channel. I believe this is your first time here. I believe there's just the way they say that humans are social animals. There's a certain word or a certain descriptive word that is being used to say that human being travel everywhere. That we can't stay in a place. We will just travel everywhere, and once we find somewhere that is comfortable for us, we stay there, right? Let's keep reading comments. This live stream is not going to be long. Half an hour will be out of here because I have another live stream for tonight. So let's read comments. So another person said, South Africans, get in here. You are the real criminals in your country, but will always look for a way to blame foreigners. Busted. No baby talk camo. These are commenters, so these are netizens. Somebody also said, could it be that they were emboldened by the rhetorics of Yoruba by Yoruba on this app, encouraging SAs to act. I don't know why this person is thinking that is. I don't want to read this comment because I don't want YouTube to flag my channel. Okay, so then let's listen to that video recording of like a news on the NCA channel. Let me see if I can play it.
In the Weinberg Magistrates Court, it's alleged the officers went to the house of a well-known Nigerian musician and businessman, pretending to be looking for.
Hold on, I think they said the Nigerian businessman. Let's really listen to that again.
Mal, who reports on the court appearance of the four officers. Police officers Yakwebus Frenevalt, Ntutuzeli Mafania, Bradley Murnar, and Batandwa Soldati appeared briefly in the Weinberg Magistrates Court. It's alleged the officers went to the house of a well-known Nigerian musician and business.
So, Nigerian musician, a well-known Nigerian musician and businessman. I would love to know who that Nigerian musician is. I would love to know. I'm just looking at the weather outside. So it's so foggy outside.
Man, pretending to be looking for another foreign national. The owner of the house later registered a case of house robbery and the loss of valuables, including Rolex watches, rings, and other items. The officers were linked to the crime scene via fingerprints.
They were supposed to apply for bail, but it had to be postponed because the new accused was arrested last night, was added to the docket. So the bail application has been postponed to the
like this live stream, guys,
for a bail application of all four of them. They are charged with the robbery with aggravating circumstances. It was a house robbery where certain items were taken from the house, from the household, to the value of about 20 million rands.
There are police officers attached to different police stations. Western Cape Provincial Commissioner Tembisile Patekile praised the investigation team for the arrests, adding that the arrest should serve as a warning to those who think they can abuse the resources of the state for their disgraceful purposes. Asha Ismail.
So that's that short news there about about the abuse. So somebody said Nigerians are giving South Africans bad boost on Twitter. Somebody said everywhere is quiet now. Like we all know, we will not hear South Africans come here to diss each other. And I actually quite love them for that. But me here, if I see any Nigerian behaving badly, especially abroad, I will come here and tatafo them because we need to root out the bad eggs, right? We need to root out the bad eggs so that we will know the hardworking ones amongst us. So, but on Twitter, on X, Nigerians are giving South Africans basbos in the comments under that post. Like, basbos, it is not a small thing. Someone said everywhere is quiet now, but if it was the other way around now, I'm a piano music, then would they take an answer? Somebody said, I thought they swore Nigerians were the thieves. Somebody also said, but Nigerians are the ones committing crimes in their country? Question mark. Criminality is embedded in their DNA. Even black South African police are Ole. Hello, Susan. How are you? Good evening. Somebody said, this is too bitter. Make I had Maggie. I can't really find those comments from the South Africans who are actually blaming the man, saying that what kind of job is that Nigerian doing? How did he earn that kind of money? And now I hope you guys have heard now, a well-known Nigerian musician and popular businessman. That was the person they went to rob. So he's not one of those people who lives in South Africa that you guys are saying, leave South Africa, leave South Africa, leave South Africa, leave South Africa. But there's a Nigerian who has assets, who has wealth in your country. Somebody said South Africans. 1 second, guys. I need to tell those guys to stop the noise. I'm even shouting to tell them they are not even listening. Let me send them a text message. They will read the message. Sorry, guys. I can actually hear their noise. So, like I said, I'm trying to find the comments from like the most South Africans who are actually blaming the Nigerian, but because at the end of the day, a crime was committed. A crime was committed, and just as every other person, if a crime is being committed towards you, you have every right to report that crime. So now they are now blaming the Nigerian man. Is it because it's a Nigerian living in South Africa and because it's got money? And they're like, what kind of job was he doing? How did he afford that kind of money for jewelry? Like seriously? Like seriously? And I've already commented the South African police that I love the fact that they have a working system. And this kind of system I would love if we have such in Nigeria, where you know what, record the DNAs of the Nigerian police, victim blaming exactly. So Nigerian police could learn something from the South African police as well, because I mean, if they are able to seek justice and this Nigerian person is able to get justice sorted for him, like why not? It's something to accord them from, and I've already commended them for that. But victim shaming the Nigerian guy, it was not his fault that he was robbed. It was not his fault that he was robbed. So he had every chance to report the crime, and yes, justice was served. Justice was served. Somebody said, South Africans blacks are natural ole who love extorting from Nigerian businessmen out there because they are jealous how Nigerians succeed so fast in their country and grow over a short period of time. Somebody said the Nigerian must be. That's one of the comments I'm looking for. With the flag, you know, he's a South African. This person said the Nigerian must be investigated. The police merely confiscated jewelry. Hey, this person is twisting the story. The Nigerian must be investigated. The police merely confiscated jewelry that was already stolen. So this guy is alleging that the Nigerian person allegedly stole jewelry. That is what this one is saying. So let me read it down so you guys can, assimilate it the way you want. I will read it, but for me, I already know what it's trying to say. The Nigerian must be investigated. The police merely confiscated jewelry that was already stolen or bought with money from powder dealers or 419 scams. So this person is actually saying that the Nigerian allegedly bought a stolen jewelry. And that is what the police were there to confiscate. That is what this Yeye man is saying here. Guys, did you that was a comment I saw yesterday which made me say no, let's come on to the lifestyle. South Africans, you need to be taking cool, you need to be calming down, okay, be calming down. Yes, you have a good system, but then trying to victim shame, and this person saying that the person allegedly bought stolen jewelry. From the report I read to you guys, there was nothing about stolen jewelry. They went to his house saying that they were looking for a foreigner, and then they orchestrated the stealing. The ojukoroju, the gbasgbos, the stealing in somebody else's house. Another person said, I'm not angry with them for taking the jewelry from the Nigerian criminals. So they are alleging that this man, this Nigerian musician, well-known businessman, they are alleging that the person is a Nigerian criminal. So this person said, I'm not angry with them for taking the jewelry from the Nigerian criminals. I'm angry with them for not covering their tracks. So this one is actually supporting the South African police who went to collect those things. So they are claiming that Olegba, that is a thief carry am, thief collect am. Say na thief be Nigerian man we carry. Say the Nigerian man we get the gold, we get the jewelry na thief. And so South African police will go collect the jewelry, they be thief as well. So Olegba, thief carry am, thief collect am. Let me read the comments under this post because there's like over 147 comments under it. So that guy that said that that the Nigerian must be investigated, so there's 147 comments under that person's thingy. So people replied him saying lazy man mentality. Some people work hard to afford luxury. You wouldn't know that with the government grants and loans. So what's with this government grants and loans that they give them in South Africa? And that person replied back, Jollof boys don't work in SA. They are busy with crime. How true is that? How true is that? My kids are still shouting, guys. Ignore the noise in the background. Then the Nigerian guy replied, Jollof boys are responsible for the Lucy Kisiki pipe, right? You guys should be scientifically studied. Voila. Another Nigerian said, it's normal for a poor man not to comprehend the fact that people actually get rich doing the right things. And then the South African guy replied, he must go do things right in his own country. Like, you can do business anywhere. Like, if I find myself in South Africa tomorrow and I start a business and this business is working for me, why would I want to go back to Nigeria? Or why would I want to go back to the UK? Or here in the UK, if my candle business suddenly, expanded. I'm supplying maybe 20 supermarkets in the UK. Why would I want to come back to Nigeria? Like, because I'm going to be making hell a lot of money. Do you know the amount is the size of the candle that I sell? 30 cl. That means I'm selling for £25. That 30 cl. Do you know how much Salford? I mean not Salford, Alfords or Harrods. Do you know how much Harrods is selling their cheapest candle? It's the same thing that I use. Oh, it's the same thing that I use to make my candle. That people who are supplying adults are like, you buy one Joe Malone candle for £75. Go to Pen Alligons, 20 cl candle you buy for £85, £100. Me, I'm not even selling my own for £85. Mine is not even £30. And some yeye will come and tell me that your candle is too expensive, and I will look at them like, go to John Lewis and buy candles. So I don't understand what this guy meant by they should be investigated. That where did he get that kind of money from? It's crazy how South Africans under this comment are like, the Nigerian guy should be investigated, blah 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 blah. Another person asked, "Wait in Nigeria, they use 1.9 billion in jewelry." So why would somebody ask such question? Look at the likes of Davido. If you calculate the cost of the jewelry that Davido is wearing every day, each one he wears every day, do you know how much that will be in naira? Or like all the celebrities who go about with chunky jewelries, calculate what that jewelry is worth around their neck. Calculate what is worth around their neck. You think even on a normal day, if the video goes out, his jewelry is alone that he wears, maybe on a certain day that he wears, I don't even want to estimate because I don't have that kind of money, so I don't want to calculate for him. So you now saying that waiting Nigeria they use 1.9 billion they do in jewelry. Like, you spend your money anyhow. You spend it the way you want. If I have such money, I'll buy the tiniest jewelry for whatever amount of money. The main issue here, the main thing I want people to understand is the fact that a crime was carried out, somebody was robbed, and they deserve to get justice for the fact that they were robbed. It's not a matter of where did he get that money from? What was he doing with such jewelry? And I think it's high time South Africans stop shading other African countries, most especially Nigerians, because like I said, if Nigeria was better, or if Nigeria is better, people will not leave Nigeria. Okay? People will not leave Nigeria. It's just like people coming abroad. And people, yes, people in the UK complain about Nigerians. I mean, like lots of African people coming into into the UK, but then their government try. How many people they want to send back home? How many people? How many people? So South Africans need to be calming down. I've already commended your police system there, that your police system is actually good. I mean, if we have such police system in Nigeria, I might just be encouraged to pack my bags tomorrow and try to relocate to Nigeria finally. But you guys now saying that the Nigerian should be investigated, and someone saying that it was a stolen jewelry that he bought. Like, seriously, South Africa na so una be? Na so una be? I think all these shenanigans about about Nigerian this, Nigerian live our country, you guys need to stop. You guys need to stop. I'm just checking to see if there's any comment I've missed there. So guys, I'm rounding up. Like I said, I only want to be here for about half an hour. So that's just why I said I should come share with you guys that, you know what, that Nigerian South Africans are like, what's he doing? So somebody said South Africans in the news for the wrong reasons. And somebody else said show everyone's face. It shows everyone's faces, including who's buying jewelry for 1.9 billion. My guess it's a politician. How is that your business? Somebody stole from him, and he deserves to report it. How he got his money, he's not being investigated. If he's being investigated, it's a different case. Like Didi now, the way they were investigating Didi, everything Didi owns in his name, they will pack it. They will investigate him. They will investigate everything. But that is not the case. This Nigerian guy is not being investigated. It was not mentioned anywhere that it was being investigated. So why are people pointing to the fact that he has such amount of jewelry? Like, you spend your money anyhow you want to spend it. You know, like there's hundreds of comments. Anyway, guys, I just said I should come here and do that short tatafo that South Africans, you too, shenanigans, they do shenanigans as well. And now police enter Nigerian house, go carry jewelry now. They don't even carry small one, they don't even carry one Rolex. They carry 1.9 billion worth of jewelry. Those Olokpa in South Africa, they are not small ole. They are big. Ole lala, big thief. big thief. That's what they are. So guys, let me know your thoughts and opinion in regards to what we've mentioned in this video. Like, do you actually think that the Nigerian guy deserved to be dragged by the South Africans? Because at the end of the day, You all heard the narratives of some South Africans. They're saying that the Nigerian man allegedly a thief, a criminal, that they were only went to collect the jewelry that was stolen that he bought. Like seriously, let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. And also, like I said, the South African police should keep up the job for main on the fact that they have a working police system, they have a working justice and forensic system, and I think this is something that I would love if the Nigerian police could have such as well. It will mean a great deal, right? It will mean a great deal. So anyway, guys, this is the end of this live stream. Like I said, it's just a short live stream. It's not a long one. I've got another one which I'm going to be starting soon. Maybe I'll probably start that one about 7 o'clock. I really want to get all this live stream out of the way because I have loads of topics that I really want to bring in terms of live stream. And yeah, Cindy, I'm just rounding up. So like I said, I have loads of topics I want to bring forward. I would rather do them on live stream because nowadays to edit videos it tire me. This laptop is giving me a headache. It's old. It's actually, I think it's almost 4 years old now. So it's old and it's causing me havoc. When I'm editing, it makes this crazy noise. Fragrance of the day. It's actually it's a very cheap one that I love. It's a very cheap one, okay? And this was gifted to me by my daughter for Christmas. And it's the Zara Red Temptation. It's a very, very strong gourmand. It's from Zara and it's called Red Temptation. No, so I was able to credit 3 people yesterday. So the 3 people whom the last person you were telling me about, Abby, the person contacted me already. So 3 people have benefited from the giveaway, from the 50,000 naira giveaway. So there's 2 more slots available. Maybe when I come for the 7 o'clock live stream, I will announce that again. So there's still 20,000 naira left for 2 people. So yeah, I'm still looking for two. Well, there's 2 more slots for 2 more people. So when I do that live, I was thinking of doing the live stream. I don't even know which one I want to do now. I was thinking of doing the live stream for should I do I think I should do Very Dark Man. Yeah, I will do Very Dark Man at 7 o'clock. Yes, it's a dupe of Baccarat Rouge. Yes, it's a dupe of Baccarat Rouge. Yes. So I'm gonna change the time for the Bobrisky updates. I will change it to 7 o'clock. So we will start Bobrisky's live stream at 7 o'clock. I was meant to do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna do it tonight, and then we will do part 2 of Afiba's husband's responses on Wednesday. I think I'm off work on Wednesday, so we'll do that either during the day or at night time. So yeah, so let me go and change that live stream now. I'll probably start at 7 o'clock, right? So this is the fragrance of the day. It's very, very cheap. It's affordable. I think it's less than £20, and Zara has released quite a handful of fragrances now. I really need to go into their store to go smell them. In as much as I do expensive fragrances, I also do the cheap ones on the side. So I actually wore this one today and I doused myself in it. I just love the strong. I love the strong gourmand. It's beautiful. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you've watched the live stream till now and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? So don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section in regards to what we have discussed here. Keep it respectful. Do not, don't be rude. Turn on the post notification, subscribe, and I shall see you at 7 o'clock. And let's talk about the video that Very Dark Man dropped this morning and many more basketballs. Abby said, yeah, they are doing well in the fragrance department. Yes, they are. So I think I'm not working on Wednesday. I'll probably go into their shop. I can't shop on their website. Their Zara website gives me headache. I can't shop on their website, so I need to go into their store. So anyway, guys, I'll see you back at 7 o'clock West African time. All right. Catch you later. Thanks, Abby, for today. Bye.